Yeah, and I read this thing a while ago where somebody had said they went through a phase where they stopped going out to dinner and they said they invite friends round and say everyone bring a dish,
You know
kind
what?
of like you
Just
do.
inviting friends around to places is so much cheaper than going out.
Mm.
It's one of the things that I've noticed that we do a lot in Birmingham compared to London. Because obviously in London, people are much further apart, more spread out, and they
Mm.
use public transport. So it's better to meet in the middle of like a place, say like Oxford Circus or whichever. You'll meet there
Mm.
and congregate. In Birmingham, you have a car, you go to someone's house, have a cup of jar, and you'll chill, and then you'll go. That's quite cheap. And I was like, oh, okay, I can just understand the big culture differences that people have there.
Mm.
It's
Plus,
interesting.
there's expectation, isn't it? London's like it's very hip and hop, and it's like okay, you might do the chill at someone's house, but that's like a pre-drinks. Like it's like we're gonna do that, but then we're gonna go out. We're gonna hit this like nice restaurant, and I guess like for me, if I live in London, saying that, I mean, last time we came to yours, we had food at your house that evening on Saturday. That was really good food. Again,
Exactly.
we've been out all day, and that was still like I didn't feel like we're not at a
But it's
restaurant.
nice to do that because I tend to prefer there's less like downtime because when you're at someone's house, it's just you're there. You don't have to worry about like getting
Anything.
served, paying a bill, walking
Mm,
somewhere, going somewhere, finding a table. Like all that stress is gone. It's just, do you want to grab some food on the way here, or we can just have some nibbles here, or we can just
yeah.
watch something here, and it's just
Mm,
easier. It's smoother, and that makes your time with that person a little bit longer, and
mm.
it's just like a good balance between the two. That's what I've noticed. Just as like a bit of a culture difference between north and south.
Yeah, and I think as we get older, this is another observation. So when you're young and you see when you go to someone's house, right, and you find whoever the kids are in that house, and the kids go and play or whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
and you see the parents and the elders, and what they do, they sit there and talk, and you think, man, that must be so boring. Sit there and talk
No, they
and
love
drink
it,
tea.
man. They live for it.
No, but that's us now, innit? Like
I
I go
know
to
it
people's
is.
places and I'm like, let's just catch up, man. Let's just talk what's been going on. And you just get it's brilliant. Yeah, like it's a very frugal or a very readily abundant thing that can give joy, which is let's just catch up over a drink. That's another thing, I've noticed as well. I think a lot of people, when they meet other people, it's like, let's go for dinner. And that automatically then becomes expensive. Whereas a lot of people
Yeah,
just meet up over drinks. Like a
yeah.
walk, I did this recently. I don't think I don't do that often, but I did it. It's just as like a because it was too early to have dinner. So I was like, oh, so what do we do? Like, oh, we'll have a coffee. But I'm not that kind of guy. I've never done that. But we actually went for a coffee and I had whatever. And then we ended up being there for 3 4 hours. And it's like you said, it was just a cup of coffee. And then you've had
Yeah,
great enjoyment and conversation. It's like you go home, it's like, this is it's really good.
yeah. Or you can have like,
Nibbles
yeah,
or yeah.
or you can just have like a cup of jar or like a hot chocolate if you don't want a coffee. Like it's all
Yeah, yeah,
workable.
yeah, yeah.
But this is why people on first dates now, they don't commit to a meal, they commit to a drink first because it's
Makes
cheaper.
sense,
And you
man.
can do
Yeah.
multiple dates with that. And it's a cheaper format.
Yeah. And you get to know each other. I mean, the whole thing in the first like 10 dates is what you just want to talk and
10
and
dates, bloody hell, man.
or whatever it might be. I remember one of my friends during lockdown, he got with his other half, and all you could do is walk. So they used to go on these like
Yeah,
long
yeah.
hikes. Like he goes, we're spending like 7 8 hours walking. He goes, there's no other time. So he goes, obviously, I'm trying to get to know a person, so that facilitated that, and plus, you can't do anything else.
What about the eye
Because
contact though, man? I'm like, I want to pick up on your body language. I want to pick up on your little like things you say and do.
yeah, I don't think you're not constantly walking. Obviously, you stop.
I try, you have a sit down, a little bit of a picnic.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. That's another good one. Picnics. Picnics are really underrated, man.
Picnic could work. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But they get a culture too. It just depends. Depends on where you're buying it from. If you buy all the
That's how
shit from
you,
Sainsbury's, it's expensive, isn't it? Right.
that's how you do it, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, normally the way most food is you do your basic shop and then you have your specialist items from M&S, Waitrose, whatever you want. But your basic shop could be Aldi, for example.
Little baby, little.
Lidl, whatever. The quality is quality, isn't it? That's another big thing I'm an advocate for. It's I'm very happy if if I'm away staying on a course on my own and I'm going to eating on my own or whatever. Say it's 3 day course, I could have 3 meal deals in a row. No issue, man.
No, I can't do that, man. No, no. If I'm on my own, the only thing that I can enjoy is the food. I'm
Pizza.
like, okay,
Uh,
I want to enjoy some nice food. Like, I will happily go and have a dinner on my own at a restaurant because I'm
mm.
like, I'm on my own and I got to enjoy some of it. 3 meal deals on my own. My God, I couldn't think of anything worse, man.
As long as I got my iPad, I'm watching a show. I'm happy, man. It's It's easy.
This
I
is
can
why I
just
go
as
with you,
well.
make you spend money.
I can just as well enjoy the meal as well. But to me, they're exactly the same. Like peanut butter sandwich every day for the rest of my life for lunch. I'm happy, man. Like it still hits the spot.
I get you.